So next up, we have Théo Aiolfi, who will be discussing When Form Meets Substance, Charting the Populist Style.
Thank you very much. When you vote for a politician, what is it that mainly guides your choice? While some people would answer that it is a politician's individual agenda or economic policies, is it ever really that simple? One of the central arguments behind my research is that political appeal is not only substance, but also form. Therefore, in politics, as in life more generally, we need to move beyond what is said to also consider how things are being said. If I say the word populism, what comes to your mind? Perhaps you picture a charismatic leader giving simple answers to complex problems. Maybe you think of anti-elite protest movements calling for more democracy. Or, scanned by the last 4 years, I would also bet that you visualize a red MAGA cap, blonde hair, or any of the many attributes of Donald Trump. If his face already haunts your mind, imagine what it feels like for me, who closely studied him for so many years. But let me ask you again my initial question. What do you think was the main reason Trump supporters voted for him? More than his opportunistic political stance, I argue that a key part of Trump's appeal lies in his politically incorrect comebacks and his image as a shrewd businessman honed by a career as a reality TV star. Beyond his anti-immigrant policies, his success was built on his ability to capture the imagination of a specific audience through his use of outrageous imagery and simplistic slogans like "Build the Wall" or "Make America Great Again." In order to capture this theatrical aspect of politics, I engage with a completely different discipline, performance studies, which allows me to reconsider political concepts, especially that of populism. Instead of seeing it as a specific agenda, I argue that populism must be defined as a political style, a repertoire of performances that can give shape to any ideology. In Trump's case, this ideological content is referred to as nativism, an extreme form of nationalism. But a former president is not the only politician to combine populist form with nativist content, and thus I decided to bring a comparative dimension to my thesis. For this purpose, I looked no further than my home country of France to consider Marine Le Pen, the dynastic leader of a national rally. In many ways, Le Pen's political strategy both mirrors and contrasts with that of Trump. While he managed to push a mainstream party towards the extreme, Le Pen endeavored to drag her extreme party into the mainstream. While Trump thrived on outrageous attacks, Le Pen toned down her rhetoric to make it more acceptable. Indeed, even though they both developed their nativist agenda through the same style, they each had their own style. In a nutshell, my argument is that by ignoring the theatrical aspect of politics, we are left with an incomplete picture of political reality. More than this, it helps us understand why a trained performer like Trump has proven so appealing, and why he will certainly not be the last of his kind. Thank you very much.